from that day on, I really credit all my success since then in broadcasting and media to those foundational years, in school. I went to Parkview and to South Gwinnett, which are both of Brookwood High School's big rivals, which is where Faraz went, and so we've always ribbed each other over the years over that. But once I was running around wrapping cables for those first few years, and once I got good enough to get in the TV truck, that's really what you want. I was doing sound. The sound guy sat right next to the director and the technical director, who was Faraz. And so me and him just sat next to each other for years, and I just asked him a million questions. I watched what he did. I saw him take a TriCaster and do amazing things with it. And really from then, we've just always kept in touch, after I worked in sports for about 5 years, I spent the next decade working in corporate AV, kind of for large companies that have like 5,000 employees, like Coca-Cola, SunTrust, kind of these big corporations. If they want to have a meeting with every employee, they have to make a show. It's got to be a program, right? So it's not aired on broadcast where I had come from. It's all streamed, and it's secure, and it's for employees, and it's things like that. But it used all the same equipment. I was still on a TriCaster. I was still, that company was called Event Streams, and I was there for about a decade. We spun off and kind of turned it into a creative agency at one point. And after the pandemic, we actually went really hard in like virtual production and things like that. But all the real basic kind of foundational learnings that I got in those early years I've built on those over and over.